So here's a scenario. You just spent $60,000 remodeling your kitchen. Beautiful countertops, new cabinets, top-of-the-line appliances. 6 months later, a fire destroys it all. You file a claim, and your insurance company tells you they're only covering the kitchen that existed before the renovations because you never told them about the upgrade. That's one of the most common and most expensive mistakes Massachusetts homeowners make. And today, I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen to you. Hi, I'm Carlos Vargas, the founder of Vargas & Vargas Insurance. So let's talk about what happens during a renovation, because this is where the first set of risks live. When you're in the middle of a major remodel, your home is in a vulnerable state. Walls are open, materials are sitting around, contractors are coming and going, and there may be temporary wiring, plumbing, or structural supports in place. And here's what most people don't realize. Your homeowner's policy may not fully cover what happens during construction. There are gaps. First, the building materials. If someone steals the lumber, the appliances, or the fixtures are on your property waiting to be installed, your homeowner's policy may have limited coverage for materials not permanently attached to the structure. Second, contractor liability. If the contractor's employees gets injured on your property and the contractor doesn't have proper workers' comp or general liability insurance, that claim could fall on you. Before any work starts, you should be verifying that your contractor is licensed and insured and has adequate insurance. And your insurance broker can help you understand what adequate means. And third, fire and water damage during construction are more common than you think. Open walls, temporary connections, sawdust near heating sources. The risk profile of your home changes during a renovation, and your coverage should reflect that. For major renovations, you may need a builder's risk endorsement or a separate builder's risk policy that covers the property and materials during the construction phase. This isn't something you need when painting a bedroom, but if you're adding a room, gutting a kitchen, or doing major structural changes, talk to your insurance broker before work begins. Now let's talk about what happens after the remodeling is complete. This is where the biggest problem usually lives. When you renovate your home, you increase its value. Specifically, you increase its replacement value. That $60,000 kitchen remodel, your home costs roughly $60,000 more to replace than it did before. But your building coverage on your property hasn't changed. It's still sitting at whatever limit you had bought the policy for. That means you're underinsured. And remember the 80% rule I talked about in my earlier video? If your coverage drops below 80% of the replacement cost, you get penalized on every partial claim. And here's a list of renovations that should always trigger a call to your insurance broker. Kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels, finishing basements, room additions, new roofs, HVAC updates, pool installations, deck or patio additions, garage conversions, and any significant structural work. Basically, if you're spending more than $5,000 or $10,000 on a project that increases the quality or square footage of your home, your broker needs to know. And here's a positive side of this. Once your broker updates your coverage, you know that your investment is properly protected. That kitchen, that bathroom, that finished basement is now covered. If something happens, you're getting your renovation back, not the build-a-grade version that was there before. And here's a simple rule I give to all of our clients. Anytime you write a check to a contractor, call your broker. It takes but 5 minutes and we'll update your replacement cost. Adjust the coverage if needed and make sure you're not creating a gap. That phone call costs you nothing. Not making the call can cost you a lot. Home renovations are exciting. You're investing in your home, improving your space and building equity. But if your insurance doesn't keep pace with those improvements, you're investing in something you can't fully protect. In my next video, I'll shift gears. I've spent 7 videos educating you on homeowners insurance, what it covers, what it doesn't, and the decisions that matter the most. Now I'm going to show you exactly how it works, how we build a homeowner's protection plan from start to finish. If you've been watching this series and thinking you might need to talk to someone about your coverage, the next video is going to show you exactly what the process looks like. Watch it next. And if you're ready to jump straight in and have a conversation, reach out to our team. Our telephone number, email, and text are all in the description of this video. I'm Carlos Vargas and Vargas & Vargas Insurance. Remember, stay informed and stay protected. Thank you for watching.